Hey people, thanks for watching. So soon you saw part A. Listen about that in Aurora. It's not only there. So Aurora may not be a sanctuary city, but Denver is, and I believe Aurora is outside of Denver. And now they have a major presence of Venezuelan gangs. So check this out. In case you're thinking the back of the day called the NIMBY syndrome, NIMBY, which stands for not in my backyard, well, you might want to think again. So here it says in an article by the New York Post, brutal Venezuelan gang violence spills into quiet suburb from the sanctuary city next door, despite efforts to keep migrants out, the illegal immigrants. But hey, this is what open borders can do for you. Brutal Venezuelan gang. So check this out. It says Denver's decision to welcome migrants with open arms is bringing bloodshed to the suburbs next door. A notorious Venezuelan prison gang has set up shop in Aurora, Colorado, even though the town wanted no part of the influx of asylum seekers in the first place. Aurora, a quiet bedroom community with a population of 390,000, directly east of the Mile High City, has become a base of operations to the brutal Trinidad gang that has seized multiple apartment complexes and set off a wave of violent crime. Again, Venezuelan prison gang has set up shop in Aurora. And here it says they have seized multiple apartment complexes and set off a wave of violence. Don't forget, President Maduro said their country has seen the lowest crime in 20 years with more safety for their citizens. Gee, I wonder why, because I'm figuring that they're all here. Open borders. A violent prison gang has set up base in Aurora. One more time, they have seized multiple apartment complexes, taken over. Multiple. So why are we surprised at this right here about them taking over a shopping center?
District where some people are now afraid to go. And no matter how many police are around, it's not getting any safer. The trouble was originally centered around a Walmart in Aurora. That store ended up closing because of that. And now those thieves and other criminals just moved down the street, setting their sights on a nearby Target. The spot we're talking about is in the area of Colfax and Havana. Mayor Mike Kaufman says this section of Aurora is a priority, both in the near future.
So, if the small business owners, people are afraid to come and shop, then they're going to probably go out of business. So that means the small business owners, which are basically the major employers of the country, they're going to have to lay off their workers, and then the small business owner will themselves have to maybe seek employment elsewhere. We'll start someplace else. Understand this. When people are afraid to come down, it's not that easy to go and move someplace else. These gangs are in the suburbs. Where's the safety? Where is the sanctuary city for the citizens of America? Please, somebody tell me. Where is it? And when people are afraid to come down to shop and do business with you, guess what? The overhead does not change because guess what? Your sales are down. That's going to continue at a steady pace. However, your ability to pay the overhead to stay in business, that can be adversely affected. So some people say, well, just start over with what? Dwindling sales, breaking a lease? It's like saying, well, hey, just go buy a whole nother house if your money's getting low. Just go buy a new house. It's not that simple. Hence, you're adding to the unemployment. That business goes under. Now the workers and the business owners now need jobs that are nowhere. Where is the sanctuary city for the American citizens, for the American business owner? Where is it? This is unbelievable.
4 times a day, and they don't stop.
Mayor Mike Kaufman told them help.
Isn't that something?
Pass here like 3-4 times a day. and they don't stop.
Mayor Mike Kaufman told them help is coming with better recruitment, but many told him things have only gotten worse.
The mayor doesn't want nobody to know the truth, what is happening out here, and the people need to know the truth.
The mayor says police out here 24/7 still wouldn't fix the problem. He visited these businesses with officers last week, and they saw a drug deal happen right in front of them. There's one happening in this alley right now.
So stop and think. The mayor visiting. This is unbelievable. The mayor is visiting. You got the police and the mayor on site. And look, they're even seeing drug deals go down. What is that? They're not afraid. I just saw a report that a 19-year-old Venezuelan gang member, well, I can't say gang member, a 19-year-old just shot 2 police officers. And you know when it was reported? That the Venezuelan gangs are telling them to do so. Huh. How do you like them apples? The Venezuelan gangs are telling them to do that. This is unbelievable. They're not afraid of the police. Drug deals going right. But understand this here. This is how that happens in a lot of those countries. Understand that. It's not a surprise. This is what happens. I've heard the same thing in Mexico. They're not okay to police and then there can always be a transference, because when you see that happening, believe it or not, that will also embolden, I hate to tell you, it is possible that it will also embolden other American gangs. Oh, they're doing, that's what the Venezuelans are doing. We can do it too. What more do you need? It's New York Post reporter, they've taken over what? Several apartment complexes. Extortion. Taken over. How can you take over unless you buy it? You don't own it. Threat of violence. This is unbelievable. Shopping. So just wait for a third world country. This is what we're basically going to be facing. And it's also spilled over into the suburbs. Open borders. And think, you don't have to be a sanctuary city to be affected by this. They'll just spill over. I mean, these people are here to do it. They can do whatever they want. So for those who think, well, gee, it's not my problem, you've got the NIMBY syndrome. Well, it's not in my backyard. And NIMBY, it's called not in my backyard. People think it's not going to happen. It can happen. It'll spread. It's like in pockets. Not in my backyard. You want to bet? This is where we are. More police on the street. Again, the mayor and the cops just saw a drug deal go down. That lets you know how prevalent it is. So ladies, go shopping with your children. Sanctuary city. Now the sanctuary city, that activity is spilling over into other cities. Don't forget, President Maduro has said their citizens have been the safest. Crime has decreased. What? Been the safest that they've been in the last 20 years. I wonder why. Maybe because the gangs are here. And this has been noted as a prison gang. Don't forget that lovely part. Huh. A prison gang, people. A prison gang. Are you kidding me? Again, I'm asking for a friend. Where is a sanctuary city for the Americans? It sounds like we need one.
And it still wouldn't fix the problem. He visited these businesses with officers last week, and they saw a drug deal happen right in front of them.
So he's saying more police won't fix the problem. Well, there's a problem fixer Trump said get him up out of here, but we don't want that. We want to be PC as they unalive, rob, and murder thee. So more police can't fix it.
Police out here 24/7 still wouldn't fix the problem.
And then what can't fix it? I guess Americans just arm yourselves. The police 24/7 still won't fix the problem.
He visited these businesses with officers last week, and they saw a drug deal happen right in front of them. There's one happening in this alley right now.
That's how communists must be there. A drug deal going down in front of the police and the mayor. The news is out there, so what? They're in business, people. They're in business. Open borders. So if the police out there 24/7 can't stop it, what can? The National Guard? If the police out there 24/7. Now, I want to also, what about that 94 crime bill? Why isn't it cracking down? Then don't forget that Joey B 94 crime bill. Why isn't it coming here to Aurora? Huh? I'm asking. The 94 crime bill. What's up, people? What's going on with it? Tough on crime, even for non-violent. 94 crime bill. Where you at when we need you? Tough on crime. What's going on here? This is totally insane. It's unheard of. It's unbelievable. So the police out there 24/7 still can't stop it. Then what can? So pretty much, I guess in America, you're just on your own. Good luck. Imagine, no one is safe. The 94 crime bill. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and do something. Come on, the Americans are counting on you. We need you. So people, let me know. What would you do? Please, I am curious to know. I really, really want to know. Please tell me, what would you do in this circumstance? What can you recommend? Because the police 24/7 is not going to help. The drug deals are going down in the daytime where the police are there, the mayor, they do not care. These gangs have taken over several apartment complexes. What can you do? Where is the sanctuary city for the American? I'm really asking for a friend. I guess this is what Blue can do for you. And I just can't. I just cannot believe this has happened. To be honest with you, I just can't. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the issue. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Please be safe. And I'm out. Be alert. Be aware. We already have enough crime, violence, and now we got Venezuelan prison gangs out there.